I was talking about maybe we could put our heads together and find out a more human solution on how to deal with deportation and immigrants. And I think that, like I said, I shared the story of a company that I used to work for called Rank Video, RANK Video, where we worked 12 hours a day stuffing videos inside of boxes. Now, I think that it would be wiser to try to solve or suppress the deportation problem by separating. If the American people is afraid to come across the migrants because maybe they feel you did something wrong in a country and they don't want the migrants out in the daytime, you give the American people the 9 to 5 hours and you give the migrants the 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. hours. And just an example of trying to keep them out of each other's way. And on the weekend, maybe somebody, since America is the first citizens, you give them the first class of shopping hours on a Saturday. You give them from 7 a.m. Stores really don't open until 8:30. From 7 a.m. to roughly maybe 1. Give the migrants from 2 to stores close on a Saturday around 4. Just try to find a way. I think it was about 2 years ago, the migrants was brought into Chicago, and they was up in arms. They had rifles and stuff, and America got scared. We all would be scared to walk past somebody with a issue with us from back in the day, and gun you down. We all got scared, but Trump tried to let them in to find a better life, and they brought guns with them. But I don't blame them, because if we went in a country and ignited war in the Middle East and then find no proof that nobody had weapons of mass destruction, it went over there and killed mom, dad, sister, brothers. No, you don't do stuff wild like that. Now you destroyed all their means of living, their banks, and I watched those stories in those days. Those people had nowhere to take a bath in the winter. I watched those migrants fill up metal garbage cans with snow, and they lit it on fire, and then they got on the inside of the can just to take a bath. And we didn't find no weapons of mass destruction in the days of Bush Jr. No matter how long ago it was, you can't bring their loved ones back. I think you need to start acting in for this USA government like you want somebody to respect you, respect them, and learn to try to separate somebody out, or you're going to always have a problem of tossing them around and killing them and stuff like that. No, they're skillful men. You're throwing away carpenters and builders, and you don't do that.